Hey, Dwayne Kuiper here. If you're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap, then you got nothing else to do.
Sub 2 ERA through 6 starts, just what's been working well for you so far overall?
I think a lot of it has to do with changing eye levels, and there's been great defense played behind me. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that sort of thing, and I think Patty's done such an amazing job calling pitches, and I think our game plans have been really well thought out. Like it's just like everything's been clicking. So hopefully, just keep it going. I think a lot of it today was the defense played a great game. It was awesome.
You've been getting a lot of sort of ugly swings on the slider, sweeper. How big of a pitch was that for you today?
Yeah, it was just kind of the game plan. There was, I know last game I threw a lot of changeups I felt really good about, and then today, kind of look at the lineup. It's a decent changeup hitting team, and then What do you got over there? Again? So, jeez.
Artificial.
I think it's a joke.
Artificial.
Yo, get out of here. I just think it was kind of the game plan today was just decent chance to throw some sweepers. I felt pretty good throwing that pitch, and I think the only thing really I haven't done well is throw it for strikes, and I think that was kind of the emphasis on today was just like trusting it and throwing in the zone. I think Patty has a lot to do with that. He's keeps calling it, keeps wanting me to throw it, and ended up being a really good pitch for me today.
You mentioned the
Logan,
defense.
how much, with your increased repertoire of pitches, how much more crafty or confident of a pitcher are you that when you get into situations like you got into, it just seemed like you weren't sweating. It was like no big deal. You got out of it. How much has all that played into it as opposed to the pitch you were, say, maybe 2 years ago?
I felt like in situations in years past, my changeup's always been my best pitch, and I feel like I kept going back to it and back to it and back to it. And, I'm not saying that I didn't want to do that. I just felt like in certain situations there was opportunities to throw other pitches, and I think now that I'm throwing other pitches and I'm doing some other things. Patty and the whole group here with the scouting, and JV helping me a ton with a lot of stuff. I think it's just adds some confidence in other pitches where I wouldn't say my cutter's it's not the best pitch in the world, but I think when used correctly, it could be a great pitch.
You have more out pitches now, you think?
I think so, yeah. It's early. There's a long way to go, but yeah, so far it's been fun to mix a bunch of different pitches. And, I think it's worked so far. Just got to keep going. It's a long season.
You mentioned the defense behind you.
Yeah.
What was your view of the Yastrzemski throw to third and kind of
my view, actually, I ran right into the third base coach. I don't know if that's on video, but I smoked him. I apologized. I was like, my bad. And he apologized. We just kind of both apologized. But, I saw William running, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do that. And, Yaz is one of the best at throwing people out, especially third base. I think he's, I don't know how many times I've seen that, but it's just, I was excited when I saw him going to third. I was like, you're doing us a favor. So, Yaz is, he's so fun to watch out there. He plays the right field position here at Oracle Park better than, I've only had him, so I can't really compare to other people, but it's just fun to watch him play it.
Eric Miller plays such a big role for you guys. It's kind of the only lefty in that 10. He kept your sheet clean tonight. How big has he been this year?
Yeah, he's been great. He comes up and faces a guy who's hitting probably 340 now gets him to hit a ground ball to third base and close play, and then Churio is one of the young superstars in this game that comes up and and he got him out. It was great. You know, Millie's not there's no lack of confidence there, so I think he's excited to go out there and he's ready to compete every time he goes out there.
It's been rough back-to-back outings for Ryan Walker. You've seen him be good for so long. Just what gives you confidence that he's going to be able to bounce back and continue doing the things that you've seen him do since you've been here?
Yeah. You know, John, you asked me the other day about Duvall, that outing, and it's kind of the same thing. Every time he goes out there, we have the utmost confidence in him to do things. And you've seen Duvall since that outing come out, and he's been great. Today was awesome to see Duvie do that. And it's the same thing with Ryan. You know, I think baseball's a tough game. Everyone's gone through stretches where they struggle, where they don't feel right, and you know, he's working day in and day out to try to, I guess, figure it out. And you know, it's all of our jobs in here to really just be confident in that and know that, you know, tomorrow if we're winning by 1 and it's the 9th inning and Ryan's going to come in, he's going to do his job, and we expect that, and we know that he knows he's capable. We just got to keep supporting him. And you know, Ryan's one of the best relievers in baseball. There's not a question about it. We saw last year, and so it's just all the confidence in the world with all of our guys, honestly, but especially you know, Duvall before.
Is it important for you, like after a game like yesterday's, kind of sloppy all the way around, to kind of come in and, you know, be clean and, you know, put it into whatever that was yesterday and get back on track?
Yeah, you know, I don't think a word was said about it. You know, I think that's because we expect to not do that day in and day out. It definitely was not the type of game we wanted to play yesterday. Our defense has been one of, if not the best defense in baseball all year. There's some plays yesterday we'll probably take back, but you know, it's probably 162 of these games. It's bound to have a couple of days where, you know, things don't go our way. And to see today the guys come back out and show the grit, the confidence, everything, come back out and do that. The defense was amazing today, so it was, just kind of, you know, the team that we want to be, and you know, it's good pitching, good defense, and timely hits, and we did that today. It was great.
The rotation has kind of been up and down overall, excluding yourself. I mean, even the rotation ERA is very good. Do you see that kind of turning around? You know, I mean, you have the bodies, you have the 5 guys out of spring training, and, you know, with Verlander and Hicks and everybody. But how do you see that moving forward?
Yeah, I think definitely see that. You know, it's one of our strengths, and to me, it's honestly great because, you know, you ask all the other guys, you know, and stuff, and we're still winning ball games, and the best is yet to come. You know, Justin. I think it was just a couple of outings. It was just one inning where he got a little unlucky, and he looked great this last game. Robbie looks great. Hicksy's throwing the crap out of the ball. And, he's had some tough luck, but you know, we're all so confident in ourselves as a starting staff. And I think the whole team is, because that's going into the season. I think that's something that was super exciting for all of us, especially guys that have been here for a little while, because we haven't really had a group of 5 guys, and we do right now, and it's super fun, you know, to watch the guys every day and see the work that they put in. I think it's at the end of the season, it's going to be a different question, right? It's like this group is pretty damn good this year, so excited to see Rookie throw tomorrow and then keep it going.
Hi, everybody. I'm John Rooney of the St. Louis Cardinals, and I enjoy Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please like and subscribe to their YouTube channel.